Well, guys, let's get into this Married to Medicine premiere. Y'all know what? Dr. Heavenly, and I don't like to call people old because it's not like I'm young, but she too old to act the way that she do. And from what I'm seeing again and repeatedly over and over again, she needs to be on Love and Hip Hop. She is just not a fit for this show, y'all. But let's jump into it.
From some fellow YouTubers.
Okay.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And first and foremost, y'all, I want to send a shout out to Jamie. I really appreciate you for including my questions in your interview with Sweet Tea. So, guys, what we want to get into, Sweet Tea is on YouTube. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to her channel. And what she had the opportunity to do is she's sitting down with Jamie. And y'all know Jamie, Jamie, the one who did Candy's YouTube. I think it was called, what is the name of it? Lord, y'all, I can't remember. Candy's Speak on it. Oh, my brain. Okay, so yeah. So she's helping Sweet Tea with her YouTube channel. Y'all gone over there and subscribe, check her out. I guess she's gonna do episodes every week, similar to probably what Candy did with Speak on It. Check her out. But let's get into some of the questions that Sweet Tea answered with regards to the upcoming show, which just premiered with the first episode. But let's get into some of the questions that Sweet Tea was asked.
Lakeysha, she said, what did you say in the inbox to Gregory, and was it a joke or did you really want children?
No, I really did want children. When I saw Gregory's Instagram, he literally had like this woman and she had like a baby in her pants and she's washing dishes or whatever. And I think his caption was like, whatever it takes to get the job done, I like a woman like that. And those that really know me, been following me for a couple of years, and my true friends, they know that I want nothing more to be a mother. And I thought it was just a little attention getter. I could have sent him a dog and said, Lassie got loose. I could have said that, but and I was trying to get her back and she just be running off. Hey baby. No, I didn't do that, but I did. It was an attention getter, and you got to use your resources. Like, it was during COVID, like, hey, what's up? I thought he was cute. I saw he grew a little beard. I've seen him on Instagram and I was like, what's up? Like, I can give you what you want. And I can, and I'm going to give him what he wants and he gets what he needs.
Who was the most genuine on the cast of Married to Medicine?
That's a good question. I would say that's out of contestant and Phaedra, the most genuine on the cast. Phaedra is going to speak her truth.
Now, Sweet Tea was asked a series of questions, and myself, as well as another YouTuber, had similar questions. And the question was simply, how has the relationship between Sweet Tea and Heavenly, has it developed? Because as we know from last season, it just seems like Heavenly was, her friend. Obviously, she brought Lakeysha, Sweet Tea, on the show, but she actually brought her on the show to kind of butt heads with Quad. When that didn't work, Heavenly, obviously, Quad was kicked off the show because they were, acting like high school girls where they kind of stick together and kind of, everybody go against one person. But now Quad is back. So now she has pretty much thrown Sweet Tea to the wayside. And now it's destruction of, trying to see what she can do to Sweet Tea. And frankly, this is what I don't like about Married to Medicine. I kind of feel like these are supposed to be doctors, but this kind of hazing thing that they have going on where we all go against one person, it's really old and it really needs to stop. So Sweet Tea explains her relationship with Heavenly. In fact, she said it has not gotten better. And as we can see on this first episode, Heavenly was trying to fight Sweet Tea. And I'm just like, what in the hell is really going on? But Dr. Heavenly appears to be a liar because in Sweet T's video that she did on her YouTube channel, which is the one I have on the screen, Sweet T said that I don't even want to call this lady doctor. Let's call her dentist. Dentist Heavenly went to production and made it seem like Sweet T's mother tried to fight her when Sweet T said her mother was just trying to probably trying to fix the things, between them, and it just blew up. So we're going to get into what Dr. Heavenly, and now she's teaming up with Quad to kind of go against Sweet Tea. This is just absolutely crazy. So let's kind of get into what Dr. Heavenly with her messy self. She really needs to be on Love and Hip Hop. But let's get into what she actually had to say.
My part, and I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. Okay, listen. So the whole thing was this, and I hate to even go back here because I feel like this girl, I don't want to talk about her too much because she takes this shit so, and I don't want to be fighting with this girl. I don't want my husband fighting, so I refuse to talk to her. My thing is, I think that everything's communication, and I will own my part. I'm older than her. I've been doing this a long time, so I always apologize first and foremost. However, this girl want to fight for real. My thought process was she brought up what she was going through with her, you know what I mean? And the people were asking me, did I think she already knew? Did she already know? And I said, well, I would have known. You know, I know my body, this kind of thing like that. When you got all that, I would have known. I have insurance. I go see myself, about myself all the time. Anyway, long story short, she got pissed. I don't know why. I guess about that because it's a sensitive subject. That's what that is. So when we were on live with Phaedra, she said something about your mama in hell, right? So, you know, my mama just died or whatever. And I ain't making no excuses or nothing. I'm just saying it was a clapback. And when she said that, I said, well, my mama got a better chance in hell of having a baby, you know what I'm saying, than you have on earth. And that's what the clapback was. It was just a clapback. To me, I think that's equal. Maybe I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? But then she started spreading lies about my husband, saying I told her that he would all of this, that, and the other. She went rampant on Twitter. I kept seeing her. She kept saying I wasn't respected in the community. She would say all kind of shit. One day I woke up. She had some shit on Twitter. You know, I can't see at night. So I wrote it. And my thought process at the time, and I've grown since then, but at that time, I was thinking like, this bitch ain't got no career. This bitch ain't got no career. So she coming for my shit. I'm coming for her husband shit. And that's what I did. It was wrong. It was wrong. I'm older. I should have not done it. I shouldn't have, but I went in and that's what I did. I woke up at night. I saw it because she kept doing it. And I was saying, I need to get this bitch off me. And the way I get off of her, she ain't got no career. So I'm coming for her man. And it's funny, her man didn't notice shit she was putting down. Her man didn't notice when her mama tried to fight me at the reunion. He ain't said shit about none of that, right? So then when he sees that, he texts his Damon immediately saying, hey, what's going on, man? I can't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to see your patients anymore.
Oh, my.
I'm like, what? That's so stupid. Like, dude. But my thing is this. I take it back. I am sorry. I do not want Damon and Greg in an eye. But he handled it like a child. I felt.
Well,
but
let's continue to watch the episode. And not only this, I will say, people need to be mindful of what they're putting on social media. And if you're putting something on social media, you can't be upset about how things unfold. You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't even mad, but the little girl was so mad, and Phaedra kept saying she crying herself to sleep at night. I said, let me leave this girl alone because she taking this shit too far.
If you put something on social media about me first, and you let me get wind of it, then I'm gonna deal with you accordingly. That's just how it is. So just don't put it on there. If you're not ready,
don't want to take it so dark with this show.
Smoke, then don't come with the lighter fluid. Don't come with the lighter fluid if you don't want the smoke, because I'm gonna bring the fire.
I just don't feel like she's a equal opponent for me. Like Contessa can handle herself. Me and Contessa can go toe to toe. I feel like that girl, she no match for me, and I need to just leave her alone. I'm older. I'm a mature. I've been doing this a long time. I just have to leave her alone, and that's why I choose not to even speak on her. It's just the part right here. But my whole thing is, that girl want to fight for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that with her. So my thing is, I'll be the more mature one. I'll apologize, but I'm just telling y'all the courses of events that happened when that happened. I went on live. Me and Carlos was talking about it. I just said I would know my body. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yes, yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean? She got, and I understand it's a sensitive subject for her, maybe that, but she went in, she kept going. And I'm saying, how her husband see that, but he didn't see all the shit she was putting out there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you come up and get mad about this. You done said all kind of shit about me and my career and all this and
Okay.
the other.
Let's tune back in. Let's tune back in.
All right.
My first freak Nick, I drove up in my
Y'all, this is kind of funny, just a little bit. When she say this girl want to fight for real, when I tell y'all I fell out laughing. But let me just jump in here really quickly. Dr. Heavenly remind me of the ugly girls at school. If y'all remember, like when you were super young, maybe in elementary, maybe even in high school, where the ugly girls just didn't like certain girls because 9 times out of 10 it was because they was funny looking. This is who Dr. Heavenly reminds me of. And I can say this because if y'all go back and look at her pictures on the internet when she was big, now I'm not shaming nobody big because I can't stand to lose some pounds, but she has a ugly, and when I say a ugly, I mean a ugly disposition. Like she just seemed like her whole insides is dead. Like Dr. Heavenly needs to stop. She sits up there and says how she's been on this show for so long, which would indicate she has so much experience. But you bring people on this show to bully them. I mean, how is it that you are so insecure that you bring your husband on the show, but yet you don't want anybody to talk to him? That's giving ugly girl vibes because why is your husband on the show if people can't talk to him? Are you that insecure? What is it that she's really trying to hide? I really feel like Dr. Heavenly actually has a lot to hide. And I believe that is the reason why she stays in mess, to kind of hide what's really going on. Because what I don't understand, and I don't know her husband, but I don't understand how he can be with her. I mean, I don't know if this is Dr. Heavenly's attitude on television, but if this is anything like her real attitude or how she really acts, I can see why she keeps her husband away from anybody, because if he get a whiff of anything normal, he will probably leave her, because this lady is crazy. She's definitely crazy. Now, one other issue I have is very irritating is to see Quad actually be on her side when this is the same woman that threw you under the bus time and time again. But I know thirst is real and people got to do what they got to do for a check. But Dr. Heavenly needs to be checked. She needs to be forced to talk about her real storyline, her real life. She does this season after season, acting like a hood rat ghetto, and it's shameful. I want to see these ladies have real true disagreements, real true arguments. All of this bully attack, it's really silly and it's very sad. So y'all got to let me know what y'all think. And thanks, guys, for watching. And don't forget to like the video. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and do not forget to enable your bell notification.